Welcome back. Thank you for joining us for Advanced Word Processing Part 2. This is video 5 of 8 in the BrailleSense Polaris Beginners Bootcamp series. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating 4 different skills that you will use within word processing. The first is selecting text, then finding and replacing text. The next is using spell check. And then finally, we'll quickly show you how to switch between multiple documents. Just as in the previous video, we have the Advanced Word Processing cheat sheet linked in both a BRF file and a Google Doc for you to use as a reference should you choose. Additionally, the same information in those cheat sheets will be displayed on the slides as we work through the video, and I will verbalize those steps in each mini video you see. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to cover is selecting text. You are going to want to select text when you're doing editing, such as copying and pasting.
All right, so let's talk selecting text. So there are a variety of reasons why you may need to select text. You may want to copy a sentence and move it to a different location within something that you're writing. You may want to delete a whole word at once. You may want to cut a word and move it somewhere else. So a lot of different reasons for why you may want to select something, but it's important to know first, how do you select text? So it's pretty simple, and I'm going to show you using a really simple example to start out. So first, you're going to route your cursor to the cell that you want to start selecting. So I have this really simple couple of sentences here, one of them being, I have a cat. And I am going to copy the word cat. So I'm going to route my cursor. So I make sure that I've got my cursor at the letter C, and I'm going to know that because my cursor, dots 4 and 8, are going to be raised under the letter C in the word cat. Next, I'm going to press Enter plus B, and this is your start selection command.
Start selection.
All right, there's a full cell blinking under my letter C here there, so that's how I know my cursor is starting there. And then you are going to route your cursor to the right of the final cell you want selected. So I only want to select the word cat. I do not want to select the period that is after the T at the end of cat. So since T is the last letter that I want selected, I'm going to put my router directly after it, which will happen to be above the period. And so I've selected the word cat. And then to copy, I am going to do the command C enter.
Copied.
And then let's just see if I actually selected the word cat. So I'm going to move my cursor just a few cells over after my sentence, I have a cat. And I'm going to do the paste command, which is V enter.
Paste.
And I'm checking my Braille display, my LCD display, and it did successfully paste. So there you have it.
Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to find and replace text.
All right, the next skill I'm going to be demonstrating and explaining is the find and replace text. So for find, it's pretty simple. You're going to use the command space F.
Find dialog. Text to find. Cat edit box.
Now,
T A C.
I had previously searched for cat. So what's going to happen is you're going to hit that space F, and then the find text dialog is going to pop up and you're going to have that edit box. So go ahead and in the edit box, you're going to write the text that you want to find. And I am going to want to find the word dog. Then I'm going to hit enter.
I have one dog.
And when I check my Braille display, my cursor is at the beginning of the word dog. And then if you want to find, like, so this is I'm showing this with one sentence, and if you wanted to find a word that maybe had been repeated many times in a longer document, you would just go ahead and press Enter F, and then you would find the next spot where that word is. All right, now let's talk. So we've talked find, and now let's talk replace. So there may be times that you have, I'm just going to use kind of a goofy example. So I have the sentence, I have one dog. And let's say I'm writing a story and I decide, oh, I'm going to change it up. And instead of having a dog, I want to say I have a cat because I might be able to tell a funnier story about a cat. And so I've been working on this paper for a long time, and I've probably written dog, let's say 15 times. And so it's going to be a lot of work for me to find the word dog every time and then replace it. So that's one instance where you may want to use that find and replace feature. Now, to replace a word, what you'll do here is you are going to press Enter R.
Find and replace dialog. Text to find. Cat edit box.
And I'm going to find the word dog. Once I've written in my word, I'm going to, instead of hitting enter, I'm going to hit F3 because that's my tab button. And I am going to tab down until I get to replace with.
Replace with dog edit box.
And like I said, I want to replace the word dog with cat. So I'm just going to type in cat. Then I'm going to hit tab again.
Search direction. Forward list item.
Now I have the option to search for and replace moving forward in my document or backwards in my document. And this is really going to apply to when you have long documents. Because my document right now is only one sentence, I'm just going to search forward. And but once you decide whether you want to go back and forth between like forward in your document or back in your document, you're going to tab down to confirm and press enter. But you can toggle between forward and backwards by pressing your space bar, which I will demonstrate.
Backward list item. Forward list item.
So pretty cool. So like I said, I'm going to look forward. And so I'm going to hit my tab button to find the confirm button.
Confirm button.
And there it is. And then I'm going to hit enter.
I have one cat.
And I'm going to check my Braille display. And sure enough, now my sentence reads, I have one cat.
Next, I'll be demonstrating how to use spell check.
Running spell check is a pretty simple and straightforward process. To run spell check, you are going to press K, enter.
Check spelling dialog. Range. Whole document 1-4 combo box.
Now, what it's presenting to you is what range you want to check for spelling. You can go through the whole paragraph, you can go through the whole document, you can do one word at a time, or you can even check from wherever your cursor is to the end of the document. For demonstration purposes, we are going to go through the whole document. To select, you're going to press enter, but say you did want to only check one word, you would use your scroll keys,
Paragraph combo box.
and arrow down until you find your choice, and then press enter.
From cursor to bottom combo box. Current word combo box. Whole document combo box.
So we're going to check the whole document, and I'm going to hit enter.
Searching live.
So when it runs spell check, it's going to say the word that it thinks is spelled incorrectly. And the first word that it's found for me is live, which I have spelled L-I-V. So next, what you're going to do when you come upon a misspelled word, you're going to press tab.
Change word live edit box.
The first option it's going to give you is to change the word basically yourself. So for example, I know that live is spelled L-I-V-E, not L-I-V. So I'm just going to go ahead for demonstration purposes and change the word by simply typing it into the box and hitting enter.
Word replaced. Have.
So the next word that's found that I have misspelled is the word have, which I have spelled as H-A-V. So I'm going to hit tab.
Change word have edit box.
I'm not going to change the word. I'm going to go to see what suggestions that the Polaris has.
Suggestions. No change 1-6 list item.
So it has 6 suggestions. The first suggestion is no change. Well, we know it's spelled wrong, so I don't want that. So I'm going to use my scroll buttons.
Have 2-6 list item.
The next suggestion is have, and if you check your Braille display, you will find the words that it's suggesting right there, so you can go ahead and make sure that it's the choice you want. So this is the choice I want, so I'm going to hit enter.
Word replaced. Wisconsin. I have a dog edit box.
Okay, so the next word that it's found is dog, so I'm going to hit tab.
Change word dog edit box.
And I'm going to hit tab to see what the suggestions are.
Suggestions. No change 1-6 list item.
And I want to go through the suggestions, so I'm going to use my scroll keys.
Dog 2-6 list item.
First suggestion is saying I should have it be a capital D-O-G-G. No, I just want dog spelled the regular way.
Dog 3-6 list item.
D-O-G, no capital. Perfect. I'm going to hit enter to select the choice.
Word replaced. 15 words checked, 3 misspellings found, 3 words corrected.
When you've completed a run through of a spelling check based on the range you've selected, once you're finished with it, it will give you a short summary, just like it did then. And that's it.
Finally, I'll be going through with you how to switch between documents. So to switch between documents, you just simply use the space with B to go to the previously open document. And then to go forward, you press space with dots 4-5.
All right, the next skill I'm going to be demonstrating and explaining is the find and replace text. So for find, it's pretty simple. You're going to use the command space F.
Find dialog. Text to find. Tab edit box.
Now,
T-A-C.
Finally, we will go over how to switch between multiple documents on the BrailleSense Polaris. Sorry, the video is just taking a minute to load.
there may be many times where you will be working between several different word processing documents, and you will need to be able to move smoothly between each one. And luckily, it's very simple. So when you have several documents open, you go ahead and you press space with B to open up your most previously open document. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try.
No name 6.docs open.
Now, if I want to open the next document, I'm going to hit space 4-5.
Test.docs open.
And I'm going to show you how it cycles through the documents that I have open.
Beginning watership questions.docs open. No name 6.docs open. Test.docs open. Beginning water shift questions.docs open. No name 6.docs open. Test.docs open.
And then I can go backwards.
No name 6.docs open. Beginning water shift questions.docs open. Test.docs open.
So that's how you easily move between your open documents that you're working on. And it's important to know that when you move between the documents, as soon as the Polaris announces the document, it's automatically open and it puts you right into the document. So you'll just want to check and make sure that you find your cursor and start working.
All right, that's it for this video in the series. Thank you for watching, and be sure to make sure that you check out our resources in the description, especially the cheat sheet. Those are there to help you and be just something easy for you to reference as needed. Thanks for watching.